Hey, Tracy Isidore here. So, how to brand yourself, right? 4 tips I'm going to share with you on personal branding. But first, branding consists of a bunch of elements combined together to have a complete awesome branding, right? And that's what we want to have, right? We want to have this awesome branding that's really going to attract our target market. So, let's take a look. Personal image. This is so important because before people see your product, before people see your offer, your service, your opportunity, whatever it is that you are trying to get across to your target market, they're seeing you, right? They're seeing you. So you want to make sure that you're being portrayed in the way that you want to be portrayed, right? And you're selling yourself at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day. You're selling yourself. So you want to make sure that your personal image is on point, okay? You want to make sure that your personality shines through, which means that you're being yourself. You're being unique. You're not being fake. You're not trying to be somebody that you're not. You're in your blog posts, in your videos, whatever means that you have to communicate with your market, you're being authentic, right? You want consistency in your branding, in the design of your branding. You want it to all kind of be congruent and make sense, right? And the content that you are providing to your target market is on point. It's of value, it's unique, it's of interest. All of these elements are part of branding, right? And when you have all these elements on point, that's when it's going to be very easy to attract your market. So let's take a look at some of the tips. Number one is to create a home blog. And I call it a home blog because once you're on the internet, you need to have a place that you can call home, right? And a blog is an awesome way to do it because blogs are constantly being updated and the search engines love that. So it's a great way to gain traffic of your highly targeted traffic, right? So in with your home blog, you're not only having a place where people can come and see what you have to offer, but it's an easy way to communicate with people. It's an easy way to build a relationship with your market, and that's what you want, right? You want people to be attracted to what you have to offer them. You want people to be attracted to your home where you can build a relationship with them, where you can connect with them, where you can talk to them, where you can understand them better, right? And it's a place where you can showcase yourself. And, websites, if you have a website, okay, cool. But I prefer a blog because websites are static, right? A blog has more potential to share what you got to share. It has more potential to communicate with your market, and that alone in itself is so valuable, right? So, again, with a blog, you can also easily redirect your target market to whatever offer you have, to your website, to your online store, to wherever. But you got to have your home blog. You got to have a place where you can call home on the internet, because when we look at tip number 2, the social media is a fantastic way to build presence, right? So when you have your blog home, you now want to venture out of your home into the social media where you can find your target market and start building a relationship with them, start talking to them, start networking with them, start getting to know them, and then invite them back to your home where all your information lives, right? So with social media, I mean, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, we know those are the most popular social media presences on the internet, right? They've got millions and millions and millions of people. IBO is a business social network, awesome place. It's got roughly around 1 million people on there. But with these social networks, Facebook and Twitter, little tip, you can connect the two. So in your Twitter account, in the settings, go to your settings and you can connect it to your Facebook page. So whatever you post on Facebook will automatically post on Twitter. So it's killed 2 birds with 1 stone, right? YouTube, video marketing, using video to brand yourself and connect it back to your blog, fantastic source. TribePro is TribePro, I think everybody should have. TribePro is a way to get your content to go viral very, very, very fast, okay? You can create a blog post, a video, and within 24 hours, you could have it shared virally to tens of thousands of people through TriPro. So check out TriPro. You can create a free account, and then there's also an upgrade, which is better. But the choice is yours, right? So check that out. Tip number 3 is to have quality content. You want to have content that is of value, like I said before, content that is unique, content that your market wants to learn and read and watch and see, right? You want to go over and beyond with what you're providing in your content. This is very important when we're looking in regards to the search engines, and I'm going to give you some tips on making the most out of your posts and out of your videos. But when we look at search engines like Google is like, it's like a matchmaker, right? So Google takes whatever a person, your target market, is typing into the search engines, right? How to, I want to, where is the best. They take that information and then they scan the internet to find content that is in relevance, and then they match the two together, right? So you want to make sure that your content is of quality. You want to make sure that it's unique and that it is what people want to read, so that Google can connect the two together, right? So to do that, it's important to have your blog posts linked together, right? So a really cool idea is to have like a main blog post and then have to like 3 or 4 sub blog posts and have them all interlinked together, right? So that way it creates movement on your blog, right? It creates activity going on in your blog. People are kind of flowing around your blog, going from blog to blog to blog to blog to blog post, right? And they're spending more time on your blog, right? Google looks at all that type of thing. So that's very important. Another tip is to have really good keywords in your tags, right? Good quality keywords. I would say more key phrases, right? You want to choose key phrases of like 2 or more words together as a keyword, key phrase to use in your blog post. Google Keyword Planner, it's free. Awesome for doing your research on keywords. You want to use a keyword that has a low competition but has a lot of people searching for it on a monthly basis, and put your key phrases, your keywords, in your title and in your blog post, right? If you have a 300 to 500 word blog post, you want to put it in there maybe about 4 to 5 times, and make sure it's in your tags as well. You're optimizing your blog post by doing that, and you also do the same type of thing on your YouTube videos as well, in your title, in your descriptions, and in your tags, right? With YouTube in your description, I highly suggest putting your URL link for your blog post on the very first line, right? Make sure it has the HTTP, so it's hyperlinked, otherwise it's not going to be clickable. But you want to have it on the very first line, because if you have a bunch of text on your YouTube description and then you have your link at the bottom, people are going to have to click on show more in order to see your link to your blog. So make it the first one so you don't have to worry about them clicking on it. They have full access, easy access to it, right? And link it back to your blog. You're creating backlinks, right? And the last one, which I'm kind of covering up, which I apologize, it says create TriPro account to get your posts and videos to go viral fast, which we just talked about, okay? So you can check out TriPro, just Google it and check it out for yourself. Now, the last tip I have for you, but it's not the last information. I have a golden nugget for you after this. It is to track your presence, which is, in business, you got to know your numbers. You got to know what's happening with your information, with your content, with your blogs, and we do that through Google Analytics, right? Google Analytics is free. You can connect any blog to Google Analytics, so you can really track the metrics of what's happening, right? You can track how many visitors, how many unique visitors, what's your bounce rate, how long people are staying on your blogs, what posts work, what posts don't work, where the traffic is coming from, if it's organic, if it's coming from social media. You know all that type of stuff. So you can take a look at it and see what's working, what's not working, and you have an idea of what's happening in your branding of your business, right? YouTube, Facebook has analytics built right into them. Facebook, you need to have 30 likes before you can have access to it. It's easy to get. And, if you have like a custom landing page or, a website or online store, whatever, it's always good to track that as well, right? You can track any URL. There's tracking softwares like hypertracker.com where you can keep track of your stats, right? You know your numbers. You want to know your numbers in your business. Very, very important. So the last thing, which is the golden nugget that I have for you, is education is so important. I can't stress enough how important it is to have continued advanced education. You want to be learning from people who are seeing results and people who are ahead of you, right? Who are seeing higher results from you. You want to surround yourself with successful people who have the right training, right? The proper training. And in this world of internet marketing, in this world of online marketing, in this world of branding yourself on the internet, no matter what business you're doing, it's forever evolving, right? It's forever growing. New strategies are coming out. There's some strategies that just don't work anymore. So you want to make sure that you're on top of your game if you're going to do anything online. Okay, this is very important. You want to make sure that you're on top of your game. And to do that, you need to continue with your education. You need to be continually growing and advancing and flourishing and just being like a powerhouse of information that you can then take action and implement it into your business right away. Okay, that is the key. I have it right here. Knowledge is key, but the real key is taking action with that knowledge, because there's a lot of people who have a lot of knowledge up in their heads, in their minds. They're holding all this knowledge up there and they're doing nothing with it. That is completely useless, completely, right? You want to take the knowledge that you learn and you want to apply it into your business right away. While it's fresh in your mind, you want to apply it into your business right away. So my golden nugget for you is to invite you on Thursday, January the 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We're having a live hangout. It's going to be awesome. It's beyond awesome, okay? Back in May of 2013 was the last time that we had a major hangout like this with the leaders in the industry, with the leaders online who are really making it happen. And what happens with this hangout is each leader shares strategies, techniques, tips, tricks. They just give us so much information on what's working for them in their business and how we can take those strategies and implement them into our own business, right? This is pure education. This is pure knowledge. And I want to invite you because, you know, if you're smart, you would be there on Thursday. You would get some paper. You would get pen. You would get a backup pen just in case that pen doesn't work anymore. And you would be taking notes and you would take that information and you would run with it. Okay, so I have right here the link to it. 15kmastermind.com/hangout. Now, you want to go to this page. When you enter your email, you're going to be on my list. So I know that you want to join us on this free webinar, okay? And I'll be emailing you the login instructions. So make sure you take a look, keep a lookout in your email because I'll be sending you the login instructions to join us on Thursday, okay? If you want to join my team, I would love to have you. I would love to work with you. We all would love to work with you. 15kmastermind.com. Go there. You're going to get access to three free training videos, more knowledge. Knowledge is key. And get some free stuff. And then, yeah, join my team and we'll talk to you soon, okay? I'll talk to you on Thursday and God bless you. Take care. Ciao.